the win in their last game against Orlando.
That didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Dirk and Chandler up front. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. And it's Harris in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 3. And Parsons gets it to go. Parsons got the opening bucket of the night here for the Mavs. There's a screen. Lowry gets a screen from Baxter. Lowry dishes to Johnson. The feet to Valanciunas. The 11-footer, and that one's good.
And they got exactly what they wanted against that defense.
Toronto on defense, and this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
They got the better of this club both times they saw them last season. I think we're about to find out if they've still got their number.
Now here is Lowry after Devin Harris's miss. Misses the layup.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Ellis with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Chandler with a screen for Harris. The drive by Ellis. Can't get it to go. Nice D from DeRozan. Dallas on defense, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, there was a lack of discipline on their part in that game, guys. They committed a lot of silly fouls, and it hurt them.
It sure did. I mean, they just didn't seem to figure out how to defend without fouling, Steve. That was just almost hard to comprehend.
Here's Ellis after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Harris kicks to Ellis. Beyond the arc. Shot misses. Toronto they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Rick Carlisle for just a moment. He told me there aren't many big men with the mobility and length of Jonas Valanciunas, and that he's a player they'll really have to account for, saying, quote, JV's still developing his skill set, but there just aren't that many people in the world of his size. And you factor in his motor, he can really impact a game. Guys, we'll see how they try to deal with him.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Nowitzki following the score by DeMar DeRozan. The D bid on that pass fake, and that freed him up. Nowitzki's got his first basket of the night.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. Valanciunas inside. He's guarded by Chandler, and he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Parsons, right side. Chandler is screened. Back to Harris. Parsons outside. Left side, Parsons. Rebound by the Raptors.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Lowry passes to Baxter. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Toronto leading by 4. Pass to Baxter. Kicks to Valanciunas. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Rain Man. He's coming off a 28-point game against Orlando.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He was making all the right decisions offensively.
Nowitzki for 3. Shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. Baxter passes to Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. And the pass to Baxter. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Now here is Harris, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Nowitzki with the screen on Lowry. Ellis with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Ellis kicks to Nowitzki. That drops. Lowry with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Here's Valanciunas. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the night. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Mavericks trailed by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's Ellis penetrating, and he can't jam it through. Here's Toronto. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Lowry. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Harris. Chandler with the block. Harris outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Right, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Aminu comes in for Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay, guys, we have to pick up the pacing, all right? Now, I want to shoot early and often. That means take the first open shot.
Toronto leading by 7. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. Force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Here's Harris after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Count that one. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Johnson against Parsons. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful. Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. DeRozan's got 5 now.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, their offense continues to click.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Rain Man. Dish now to DeRozan. Here's Rain Man. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Harris dishes to Parsons. Wright sets a screen for Parsons. Aminu, the pass to Wright. Feeds to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Ellis against Lowry. Again, the miss by Ellis.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Here's Rain Man. Into Johnson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Tyler Hansbrough checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Johnson. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Nelson kicks to Aminu. He feeds it to Wright. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Aminu with it. Now guarded by Baxter. And here's Nelson. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Wright loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Nice job by Felton to lay into the defender there.
Toronto leading by 9. Vasquez gets a screen from Baxter. Vasquez with it. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. Vasquez passes to Baxter. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Nelson. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Throw is good. First free is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Second free throw, no good. Mavericks trailed by 10. Felton dishes to Parsons. Nelson outside. Wright with a screen on Patterson. And Wright kicks to Nelson. Wright sets a screen for Nelson. Rocket 6. The rebound by Hansbrough. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. No good from Ross.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Wright sets a screen for Nelson. Dishes it to Wright. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Off target from outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Vasquez passes to Baxter.
Down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Nelson kicks to Parsons. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, he rarely misses from the line. He's at 87% on the year. So as a team, you love to have him on the strike.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Rain Man. Got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Raptors out in front, up by 10. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto.
On tap Monday, January 18th, Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Be there.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Or not doing, in your opinion?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
Baxter in at the 3. Terrence Ross is out there with Vasquez. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Patterson in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hey, guys. Rain Man in their last game against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 28 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Into Patterson. 4 on the clock, and it's blocked by Wright. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Nelson kicks to Felton. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Felton's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. Some changes for Toronto. Johnson comes in for Hansberry. And Chandler, he's checked in for Dallas. Ellis comes in for Jameer Nelson. Lowry gets a screen from Baxter. Lowry dishes to Johnson. Here's Baxter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Both free throws good from Baxter.
Been a good night so far for Rain Man. 9 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
Now, here's Felton. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Shot's good. Felton's got 4 points this quarter.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, the shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
Here is Ross. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Felton the pass to Ellis. Nowitzki with the screen on Ross. Jumper off the screen. Shot no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. Here's Baxter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's 11 points for Rain Man.
Good ball move. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Felton kicks to Aminu. Pass to Nowitzki. Great D that time from Johnson.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Ellis left side. Takes the 13-footer. Chandler kicks to Nowitzki. Outside, Felton. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Dirk Nowitzki. Lowry dishes to Ross. Here's Rain Man. He's got 14. The shot by Lowry, no good.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
A moment here to take a look at some stats for Tyson Chandler. First in shooting percentage. And he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in blocks per game.
I don't think we can overlook the fact that he's the top field goal percentage shooter in the league. I mean, lights out. That's really the only way to describe him. He doesn't miss much.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. DeRozan comes in for Terrence Ross.
Another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Stephen Harris is checked in for Raymond Felton.
They just don't let you score. I mean, this is a club that clamps down on you defensively. They play hard, and they really compete every possession.
And so here is Dallas, down by 12. Aminu, the pass to Harris. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Rebound by Johnson. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Passes it to Baxter. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. And got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. Aminu with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Nowitzki right side. Back to Harris. He kicks to Aminu. Ellis outside. Fires from deep. And he gets it to go. Ellis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Out left to the wing. Here's Baxter. It's rebounded by Dallas. Aminu's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ellis kicks to Harris. Back to Ellis. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 8 points for Nowitzki.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Pass to Baxter. He dishes it to Johnson. Here's Rain Man. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Toronto, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Cleveland, 5.5 games behind.
Looking at Toronto, they've gotten themselves into exactly the position they wanted to be in at this point in the season. And I can't say that I'm all that surprised by it.
No, I'm not either, Clark. This is a talented team. Coming into the year, I think everybody expected. And to this point, I mean, they've done exactly what they wanted to do. This is a very good basketball team.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Harris.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now here is Lowry. 6 points for him.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And there's the feed to Aminu. Back to Harris. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Chandler, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Now just a 3-point Raptor lead. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Johnson. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Lights checked in. Here's Harris. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Ellis. Unloads from 13. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter. Lowry gets a screen from Baxter. Tipped away. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. Lowry from outside, and Wright pulls it down. Wright's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Wright with a screen on Johnson. Ellis kicks to Wright. 6 to shoot. Back to Ellis. For 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it's Lowry penetrating. He got right to the cup using that screen. Lowry's got 8 points.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Wright sets a screen for Ellis. Wright outside. Kicks it out to Ellis. A solo fast break for the finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Now here is Harris. He has 5. Now the pass to Parsons. Takes the 13-footer. No luck. Now Toronto takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's DeRozan with the drive. Here's Valanciunas, and the layup's good off the glass. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Wright with a screen on Lowry. Harris dishes to Wright. It's Ellis on the wing. Ellis right side. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Ellis. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Toronto. Vasquez comes in for Kyle Lowry. Nelson's checked in for the Mavericks. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Vasquez gets a screen from Baxter. Baseline try. The Mavericks pull it in. Parsons got his 3rd rebound on the night. Nelson outside. Up top right. Down low. Here's Harris. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off, but anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And so that's the end of the first half. Raptors lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes,